I grew up in my traditional way of fishing. That's my dad taught me how to fly fish, and I started doing that when I was from 8th grade. How I started this European fishing is this new European style of fishing was when I was out with my friend, and I noticed how he was his style of fishing was really odd to me, and I I kind of make fun of it because it was so different. And so, but at the end of the day, he would catch way more fish than I would, and it made me feel kind of bad because he was catching 10 fish and I'd catch maybe one fish. And anyway, I was riding home with him one of the days that after fishing, after he caught 15 fish, and I caught my one fish, and I asked him, because I was frustrated because I didn't know how he was doing this. It just looked like a funny way of fishing. But he told me that it's a method. It's a method of fishing, and that really clicked in my mind. I was like, wow, that was pretty impressive to me. Yeah. So I learned how to fly fish from him. European fly fishing. So this is just one of the models of the fly rod. This is the case, but it's Echo Shadow 2, and the fly rod is 10 feet long, and it's got an extra piece to it, so you can make it 10.5 feet long fly rod. And so yeah, comparatively to the traditional way of fly fishing, is that I have a 9 foot, 9.5. They sell quite, those 9.5 sell more in the 9.5. They're more popular 9.5 foot long fly fishing. Traditional way I learned in my family, I learned this way how I cast. And then you just, the traditional way, while it's going on the stream, you just take the left hand, you just roll it up in your hand. And then the European way is to the side and like this. Or yeah, so it's a funny way of casting comparatively. I thought that was just kind of a silly thing in a way. See my friend do that. But yeah, and then the reason why this is so long of a rod is that you would stick your arm out like this, and you let the flies go all the way down to the bottom. You can put 2 flies on there. The reason why you can put 2 flies on there, or not 3 or more, is because it's illegal to do two at least. No, only up to 2 you can have legally hooks on the line.